Hello, so I'm going to give you guys an update on kind of how the plants are doing, the bristlecone pine, the Austrian pine, and the limber pines. So since they've been growing, um, I've had a couple die so far, but I think it's because of humidity. So there can be fungus kind of that grows in the soil and it can attack kind of the base root of the seed when it starts to sprout. I've had a couple kind of die from that. And I'm just trying to limit the humidity and see if I can start taking these domes off the top. But it's quite dry in Calgary and Airdrie area. So um, we're going to see how this goes. This is an experiment as well. I've taken the heat mats out from underneath the seedlings just because I don't need so much heat, I think, anymore. But I'll show you here what some of them look like and how much they've grown. So this is the bristlecone pine, how it's been doing. So you can see here we've got a bunch of them that have grown actually quite a bit. Um, they've grown kind of, I'd say maybe an inch or two up. You can see that lots have not sprouted. So I'm kind of, it's a little sad that so many have not grown. I'm not sure if they ever will. I thought that more seeds would have germinated than what I've gotten so far, but I'll work with what I have. And yeah, I'm excited that they have grown so much and that they're doing okay. But again, taking this dome off, I want to take this off permanently, but it's a little bit too dry right now, and so I want them to get used to it. Because when I've taken it off, they've kind of started to wilt because the heat and the dryness. We can see in this tray that nothing has germinated at all, nothing has grown. So I don't know why none of these seeds have grown. I had one actually, sorry, I had one here that grew, but I was talking about that dampness, kind of that fungus that kind of grows when it's really humid or wet, kind of grew and attacked the one little seedling. I had one right here and then it died. But none of the other ones have grown. I'm not sure exactly why, but I hope that something comes out of this tray eventually. Keep my fingers crossed. And yeah, we'll see. So here we have the limber pines are on this side and the Austrian pines are on this side. I think we have one little Austrian pine that's going to come up here. I see a little seed. We've got a couple little limber pines here, 1, 2, 3. So hopefully we'll get a little bit more kind of popping up. So far this um, grower or this planter or whatever is doing okay so far. So we'll see what happens. And this tray is doing really well. This is all, I think it's all limber pines. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 so far. We might have 11 here. I think I see another one right here. So this tray is doing really well. Um, and I'm not sure exactly why this one's doing so well compared to the other ones. I think that stratification and soaking them in the water and putting them in the fridge for such a long time really helped with the limber pines. Limber pines are also more accustomed to the Calgary area kind of mountainous region. So they are from this area. So maybe that could be a reason why they are germinating so well. And in the last tree, we just have one kind of spindly looking tall Austrian pine. Um, I haven't seen anything else sprout yet. We'll see what happens. Well, maybe there's another one right here actually, but we'll see. Hopefully more will grow, but so far we just have one guy who's a little spindly. Um, and we'll see going from there. The Austrian pines have not really sprouted much. This is the only one, maybe another one in that other tray that I've seen that are maybe coming up. So it's kind of um, interesting to see how the different seeds react. I have more Austrian pine seeds. I planted about 200 of them, and only two maybe have sprouted, compared to the bristlecone pines at 100 of them, and I think I have about 12. And the limber pines, I had only 50, and I have about 12 or 13 of them so far. So the limber pines have been um, growing the best out of the three different types of seeds, or have the best rate of germination. And that is it for the update for this week. So far the bristlecone pines have been able to grow for the longest. They are now at about 2.5 weeks. I've been growing them for maybe even 3 weeks, and then the Austrian and limber pines have been able to grow for about just about a week and a half, just over a week. It was a week last Thursday. So we'll continue looking at the progress of these trees and see what works and what doesn't in trying to propagate some pine trees. All right, see you later.